Et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, et hora mortis nostrae.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, please accept my sincere apologies for being late. I had to attend to some family responsibilities. That is how come I am late. Please accept my sincere apologies. It is exactly in the beautiful morning of Puerto Rico. It is 6:30, 6:30 in the morning. So again, please accept my sincere apologies with the utmost respect always. I had to attend to some family responsibilities. Hold on, everyone. It is now exactly in the beautiful morning of Puerto Rico, USA, USA. It is now 6:30. It is a beautiful morning, another perfect beach day. But Uncle Edward is not going to the beach. On the East Coast, it is exactly 5:31 in the morning. We are 1 hour ahead. Let me go quickly to the red carpet. Hold on, everyone. I am going to the red carpet. Let us welcome Scott Kazan. Scott Kazan. Let us welcome Don Keatic. Don Keatic. Hold on, everyone. Let us welcome the great, the almighty Keith. Let us welcome the great and almighty Keith. Let us welcome the beautiful, the gorgeous, the drop dead gorgeous. She is beautiful. She is gorgeous. To be clear, she is accompanied by her husband. Her husband has a shotgun, so we must be respectful. Let us welcome the beautiful Erica. Erica, let me pronounce it correctly. Let us welcome the beautiful Erica Suter. Yes, Miss Erica Suter. And to be clear, she is accompanied by her husband with a shotgun, always protecting Erica. So everyone, greet Erica, but 10 feet away, 10 feet away. Just a little humor for Erica. Erica, God bless you. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, I got everyone. I got everyone. Everyone in the chat. God bless you. God bless your families. Economic blessings. And the most important, excellent blessings of excellent. I am sorry, my English and Spanish, it creeps up on me. Hold on. And as always, the most important blessings of perfect mental and physical health. That is the most important. That is the most important. So, Erica, God bless you. Cheech, God bless you. Scott Kazan, God bless you. Don Keating, God bless you. And a big hug for all of you. And thank you all for visiting Uncle Edwin this sacred Monday morning. I am honored by your presence, and I am humbled and grateful by your presence. I really appreciate it. And also, everyone that is outside of the chat, everyone that is outside of the chat, and everyone that will hear and see this telecast in the YouTube library by the grace of God. That is the way this channel works. That is the way this channel works. And a special thank you, hold on everyone, and a special thank you to Scott Kazan. To Scott Kazan. Scott, to be clear, I am not a pedophile. I am not a pedophile. I have never been a pedophile. For those, for those that say that Uncle Edwin is a pedophile, for those that say that Uncle Edwin is a pedophile, do not say that. Say that I am a bank robber. Say that I am a bank robber. Say that I am a bank robber. It is much better. If you are going to insult me nicely. Say that I am a bank robber. I am a bank robber. But do not say that Uncle Edwin is a pedophile. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Remember, my first heist, let me explain. When I was a kid in New York, my first criminal crime, I once stole a hubcap. I am not kidding around. I once stole a hubcap back in 1964. I remember it clearly. I brought the hubcap to my room. Once my mother found it, my mother says, "We do not have a car. Where did you get this hubcap from?" And my mother beat me to death. My mother gave me a beating to the death. She almost killed me. My mother almost killed me for stealing a hubcap. She made me go down and put it back in the car, and then she made me apologize to the owner. That is my first crime. That was my life. That was the end of my life in crime. So that is the only thing that I ever did. I stole a hubcap, and my mother beat me to death. She beat me to death. After she beat me up, I went into the witness protection program. My mother made me go to the witness protection program. She almost killed me. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. A little humor, but it's the truth. The only thing that I have ever done, I stole a hubcap. Hold on, everyone. And I paid for it dearly. And I paid for it dearly. So, Scott, thank you. Thank you. And again, for those that say that Uncle Edwin is a pedophile, change it up. I am a hubcap. I am a hubcap criminal. I am a hubcap criminal. That is what Uncle Edwin is. Hold on, everyone. Okay, enough of the humor. God bless Miss Angel Gotti. God bless my dear Miss Angel Gotti. Today is Monday. Miss Angel, listen up. Open the ears. Open the ears. Today is Monday. You will rest. You will disconnect yourself from YouTube. Tomorrow is Tuesday. You will stay unconnected. And then on Wednesday, Miss Angel, and then on Wednesday, and only on Wednesday, you will return to YouTube again at 9:15 at 9:15, Miss Angel Gotti. You will rest today, Monday. You will rest today, Tuesday. You will rest during the day on Wednesday. And then you will return. You will return on Wednesday at 9:15. So everyone, please sub and support Miss Angel Gotti. It is only $4.99. It is only $4.99. Do not tell me, do not tell me that you, yes you, do not tell me that you don't have $4.99. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Baby Edwin, he is only 6 months. He is only 6 months old, and he has four. He is. I am sorry. He has 4.99. And by the way, Baby Edwin already at 6 months, he is a millionaire. And let me tell you something about Baby Edwin. Baby Edwin will be married. Will be married. He is going to marry Miss Carol Mahale's granddaughter. Miss Carol Mahale's granddaughter. To be clear, Miss Carol Mahale's granddaughter, she is 10 years old, but Baby Edwin, he prefers older women. He prefers older women. That is the way Baby Edwin is. He has a mind of his own. So Baby Edwin, with the blessing of God, will be married to Mrs. Carol Mahale's granddaughter, if God permits, and we will all attend the wedding. We will all attend the wedding. The wedding will be carried live on Miss Angel's channel. On Miss Angel's channel, the wedding of Baby Edwin with Baby Carol. With Baby Carol, that she is 10 and Baby Edwin is 6 months. But Baby Edwin prefers older women. He prefers older women. Okay, everyone, enough of the humor. A little innocent humor. It will do us all good. It will do us all good. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Keith. Keith says, I am missing. This is a good one, Keith. Keith says that he is missing a hubcap on my 1953 on his 1953 Ford F1 F wait F1. Hold on, everyone. My English is Spanish again. Okay, let me read the message from Keith. Keith says that he is missing a hubcap. He is missing a hubcap on his 1953 Ford F-150. Teach, it must be Baby Edwin. It must be Baby Edwin. He is following the footsteps of his criminal grandfather. I will check. I will check in Baby Edwin's room. Okay, everyone. Don Keating, the great Don Keating. Hold on, Don Keating. Hold on, Don Keating. I'm okay. Don Keating, God bless you. God bless you, Don Keating. And God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Uh, so Miss Angel Gotti, let me get back to Miss Angel. Miss Angel, I must repeat it again. You will rest today, Monday. You will rest tomorrow, Tuesday. You will rest during the day on Wednesday. And then you will return Wednesday night at 9:15. Demo the order, Miss Angel. Demo the orders of Baby Edwin. You must comply. You must comply. So God bless Miss Angel. God bless Miss Angel. And special blessing for Miss Carol Mahale. Special blessing for Miss Carol Mahale. And God bless everyone else on YouTube. God bless everyone else on YouTube without exception. Without exception. God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. Hold on, everyone. I am going to close the garage door. My grandson just left to work. Hold on. And may God bless my grandson. May God bless my grandson. May he have a productive day at work. And God bless all your children. Everyone in the chat, everyone outside of the chat, and everyone. God bless your children and God bless your grandchildren. Again, God bless your grandchildren and God bless all your children. Children are sacred. Children are sacred. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone, please sub and support Miss Erica. Please sub and support Miss Erica. She posted her link, her channel link in the chat. Everyone, please sub and support Mrs. Erica. Mrs. Erica, God bless your channel. God bless your channel. Hold on. Let me see if I am sub to Erica. Hold on. Let me press. I am pressing her link. Yes, I am sub to her. I am sub to Miss Erica. Miss Erica, I sub to you. I sub to you, if I am not mistaken, a few months ago. Mother Jimenez is still waiting for her 15-piece Tupperware that you promised. Those ladies that those ladies that sub to Erica, you will receive a 15-piece Martha Stewart Tupperware set. Erica, you better send Mother Erica, you better send Mother Jimenez her 15-piece Tupperware set. I hope to receive it this week, or I will denounce you on this channel. Everyone, all kidding aside, everyone, please sub and support Erica. Please sub and support Erica. She has a beautiful photo. She has a beautiful photo. She is a beautiful young lady. God bless you, Erica. God bless you. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, everyone. It is now exactly 6:47. If God permits, I will be with you until 7:30. Until 7:30. I will try to be I will try to be as brief as possible. I don't want to go over the 7:30 mark. This telecast should be over before 7:30. Why? Because I have to work. Hold on, everyone. It is now exactly 6:47 here in Puerto Rico. And on the East Coast, it is 5:40. It is 5:48 exactly. 5:48 on the East Coast and 6:48 here in Puerto Rico. A friendly reminder, everyone, put up your Christmas trees. Put up your Christmas trees, especially if you have children. Put up your Christmas trees, especially if you have children. And teach your children about Santa Claus. Teach your children about Santa Claus and about the birth of Christ. and about the birth of Christ. It will do your children good. It will do your children good. But very important, your trees, this is just a suggestion. Your trees should be up before Thanksgiving Day. Before Thanksgiving Day. Another suggestion. Yesterday, listen to this one. Yesterday, Mother Jimenez, she seasoned the turkey. She seasoned the turkey. Mother Jimenez has a tradition, and this is for all the women, and also for all the men. Season your turkey 1 week in advance. Season your turkey 1 week in advance, and your turkey will taste delicious. You see, Mother Jimenez always seasons the turkey here at the Uncle Edwin home 1 week in advance. 1 week in advance. She seasoned it. After she seasoned it, she puts it in a plastic bag with the seasoning and everything. And then she puts it in the freezer. In the freezer. You see, that turkey that is seasoned for a whole week before Thanksgiving. Once Mother Jimenez puts that turkey in the oven, once that turkey is done on Thanksgiving morning before midday, that turkey is delicious. The smell of it, the smell of it while it is baking, it is a delicious smell. It is a delicious smell. If you want, if you want to achieve excellent tasting turkey, season it a week in advance, like Uncle Edwin. I am sorry, like Mother Jimenez does. She's been doing it for over 48 years. Perfect turkey for 48 years. Imagine that. Perfect turkey for 48 years. Why? Because she seasons the turkey a week in advance. A week in advance. So everyone, do it. Do it. If you do not season your turkey with a week in advance, if you do not put up your Christmas tree, you will be blocked. You will be blocked. That is the way it is. So you must do it. You must do it. A little suggestion from Uncle Edwin. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, hold on. Keith says, Keith says, after Thanksgiving for us to make sure there are no squirrels in your trees. My dog doesn't like the squirrels to come in. Scott says we get ours after Thanksgiving. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, everyone, let's get serious now. It is time to get serious. What is the purpose this morning? What is my main message? My thumbnail, our thumbnail, I am sorry, our thumbnail here at the Uncle Edwin channel. That the photo is of that demon. That is a photo of a demon. Let me repeat it. That is a photo of a living demon. That is a photo of a murderer. He is a murderer. That is a demon. That is the photo of Luigi. Of Luigi. I put his photo up. The topic of today, remorse. Remorse. Everyone, listen up. If you check out the videos, if you check out the videos on YouTube that appears Luigi, if you look and observe his face while he is in a courtroom, while he is being escorted, while he is being escorted to the courtroom, and after he is escorted, if you observe his face, he has no remorse. He has no remorse. He is not sorry. He is not sorry for what he did. Let me repeat that again. The topic this morning, it is remorse. He has no remorse whatsoever. He is a true demon. And listen to this one. There are many Luigis. They listen to Uncle Edwin. There are many Luigis here on YouTube. There are many Luigis here on YouTube. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because they have no remorse. You see, we have individuals here on YouTube that are committing atrocities every day on YouTube. They are committing atrocities here on YouTube. They have no remorse. They have no remorse for what they do. Let me give you a beautiful example. The individual that cursed my mother, that individual has no remorse. That individual has no remorse. And let me explain this. Mothers are sacred. Mothers are sacred. You see, a person that goes on the air, that curses people's mother, has never apologized, has never apologized, has no remorse, and keeps on doing it every day. This individual, every single day, cursing people's mothers, downgrading women with words that I will never repeat, with words that I will never repeat. You see, these individuals, and it is not just the individual that cursed my mother. They are many. The individual that cursed my mother, they are dozens and dozens of individuals like that on YouTube. They have no remorse. They have no remorse. You see, an individual that has no remorse, their end is not good. Their end is not a positive end. If you do something wrong, if you commit if you commit a wrongful act, you must be remorseful. You must be remorseful. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome, let me welcome my good friend. My good friend, I refer to him as Jorge Billiards. Jorge Billiards. But he is known on YouTube as Jorge Poolstick. As Jorge Poolstick. But I personally do not like the word poolstick. I just don't like it. And I have named him Jorge Billiards. Jorge Billiards. The word billiards, it sounds more professional. It is more appealing. It is more appealing. Jorge, a little humor, Jorge. Jorge, God bless you. God bless your family. Blessings of good health. Blessings of good health always, Jorge, for your entire family and you. And Jorge, economic blessings. Economic blessings. Everyone, give a big hug to Jorge Billiards. to Jorge Billiards. Jorge, thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin this Monday morning, this sacred Monday morning. Before I get back to the topic, before I get back to the topic, let us all give thanks. Let us all give thanks to God and to the Holy Mother for another great work week. For those of us that have jobs outside of YouTube, we give thanks to God. We give thanks to God that God has granted us another work week. That way we can earn our daily bread and support our families and to pay the bills. We give thanks to God for granting us good health, mental and physical. And we give thanks to God that God has granted us a job. Before I get back to the topic, everyone that has a job, I am talking about a real job, a traditional job outside of YouTube. To have a job that is a blessing of God. Let me repeat it. To have a job that is a blessing of God. If you have a job, if you have a job outside of YouTube, you are a millionaire. You are a millionaire blessed by God. It doesn't matter the job you have, as long as it is an honest job. You can work in a garbage truck. You can collect garbage. That is an honest job. Those that work in waste management, that is the correct term. Those that work in waste management, be proud. You are earning your money honestly. You are earning your money honestly. Here in Puerto Rico, here in Puerto Rico, a person that works in waste management, I am talking about the salary here in Puerto Rico. Hold on, everyone. A person that works in waste management, a regular employee, the one that picks up your garbage, the one that writes in the one that writes in the back of the garbage truck. Here in Puerto Rico, they earn from $2,000 to $3,000 a month. That is the average salary of a waste management employee. So God bless them. God bless them. And be proud. If you work in waste management, be proud. Be proud. That is an honorable job. You see, they are a lot of people that if you are not a lawyer, if you are not a doctor, if you are not an engineer, there are a lot of people that look down on certain jobs. That is a mortal sin. That is a mortal sin. If you are doing an honest job, be proud of it. That is a blessing of God. That is a blessing of God. Hold on, everyone. You see, my granddaughter, she is 16 years old. Who knows? Maybe after she is 25 years old, maybe she will be married to a waste management employee. As long as the waste management employee is a decent young man, there is no problem. He is earning his money. He is earning his money honestly. That is the point. It can be waste management. It can be any position. There are many parents. There are many parents that want their daughters to marry a lawyer, to marry a doctor, to marry a person that has a great position. I tell all the parents and grandparents, the most important that your daughters, that your granddaughters marry a decent man. A decent man. It doesn't matter what they do for a living, as long as it is honest work. Honest work. That is what I am talking about. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome General Jack. General Jack. General Jack, welcome. Everyone, give a big hug to General Jack. General Jack. General Jack, God bless you. God bless your family. And economic blessings, General Jack. And General Jack, thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin this sacred Monday morning. So I hope everyone got it. Okay, let me get back to the topic. Hold on. It is now 7:05. You see how time goes? Do you see how time goes? It goes quickly here on YouTube. Let me get back to the topic. But before I get back to the topic, another celebrity, another celebrity has come to visit us and just arrived at the red carpet. Another celebrity, another family member. HC Sunshine. HC Sunshine. Sunshine. God bless you. God bless your family. Blessings of excellent, perfect health, mental and physical, and economic blessings, Sunshine. Everyone, greet Sunshine. Greet Sunshine. Sunshine, this is a question, a respectful question. If you want to answer it, it is up to you. I want to know, are you a male or a female? Let me repeat it. Sunshine, are you a male or a female? I would like to know. That way I can address you properly. That way I can address you properly. Mr. Sunshine or Mrs. Sunshine. Sunshine has been with me for a few months already, but I do not know if Sunshine is a gentleman or a young lady. So, Sunshine, please, if you can. Okay, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Sunshine, a big hug always. Everyone, give a big hug to Mr. Sunshine. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you. Hold on, everyone. Okay, let me get back. Let me get back to the topic. I want everyone, when you have time, enter on YouTube the Luigi guy, the Luigi Manzoni, if I am not mistaken, or Mangoni, or Mangoni. I want everyone, check out the face. Observe that face. That is the face of a demon. That is a demon. People that have no remorse. People that have no remorse are demons. Never forget that. You see, if you commit an error, if you commit a horrible crime, if you curse people's mothers, if you downgrade women with words of profanity, and you do not apologize, you are a demon. You are a demon. You are a demon. Never forget it. Why? Because you have no remorse. You see, the main message, the main message this morning, you must have remorse. A person that does not have remorse, their end, their end is not good. And it's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time that God is going to obligate you to have remorse. That is the way God works. You see, your remorse must come from you naturally before God, before God knocks at your door. Here on YouTube, we have people committing atrocities every single day. They have no remorse. I tell them individuals this morning, it is time to start to have remorse. If you do not have remorse, God is going to obligate you to have remorse, and it's not going to be good. You see, obligates you, once God obligates you, it is not good. So before God knocks at your door, you must have remorse. Those that do not have remorse, they are demons. There is an individual on YouTube. I am not going to mention the name. According to the information, that individual is responsible for 19 murders. For 19 murders. That individual clearly does not have no remorse. That individual has no remorse. You can see it clearly. You can see it clearly. You see, when people have no remorse, it is in their face. It is in their behavior. Just like Giovanni. This kid has no remorse. This kid is a murderer. This kid is a murderer. He has no remorse whatsoever. But God in his greatness will force him to have remorse. But it's not if you wait until God obligates you to have remorse, it is not good. It is not good. That is how come I tell people every day. That is how come I tell people every single day here, on this sacred channel. Time to do the right thing. Time to do the right thing. Those that do not do the right thing, no one escapes. No one escapes the justice of God. There is no one. You can deny it. You can live in denial. You see, these individuals that have no remorse, like the one that cursed my mother, these individuals that have no remorse, it is just a matter of time that God will knock at your door and God is going to make you kneel. God is going to make you kneel. Those that are not in the right path, do not wait. Do not wait until God obligates you to kneel. God works in mysterious ways. You see, these individuals, they live a fantasy. They are in total denial. That is the correct word. These individuals, they are in total denial. In their mind, Their behavior is perfect. In their mind, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. I tell these individuals, I am sorry, everything is not perfect. Everything is not perfect. Sooner or later, if you do not have remorse of what you are committing, no one escapes the justice of God. Your channels, and let me repeat it again, and I will repeat it every day. Your channels will be struck down. To be clear, not by Uncle Edwin, but by the power of God. But by the power of God. If you live in a fantasy, if you live in denial, if you have no remorse for the atrocities that you commit, you are going to pay for it dearly. God is going to make you pay for it dearly. Everything that I am professing, everything that I am professing here on this sacred channel, everyone will be witness. Everyone will be witness. Everyone will be witness to everything that I am professing in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. That is the purpose of this sacred channel. I am trying to help you. Those that have no remorse, I am trying to help you. I am even trying to help the individual that cursed my mother. Have remorse. Do not wait until God knocks at your door. Do not wait until your channel is struck. Your channels will be struck down. And you will cry tears of blood. Because when you start your channel again, it is not the same. It is not the same. I am trying to help you, demons. I am trying to help you, demons. I am trying to avoid that you go through the punishment of God. Do not play with God. Do not play with God. Your channels will be struck down. You will end up in some criminal or some civil case, and it's not going to be good. Many of you will return or for the first time go to prison again. And many of you, sadly, you are looking for death. Those that are into the troublemaking, if you are into troublemaking constantly, you are looking for your own death, and you will find it. Sooner or later, you're gonna meet, you're gonna meet, you're gonna meet the person that is gonna put you 6 feet under. That is the way God works. That is the way God works. That is for the troublemakers. I have been warning you for 2 years and 5 months. I have been warning you for 2 years and 5 months. You think it is a joke? You think it is a joke. You think Uncle Edwin is a joke. It is just a matter of time that you are going to remember Uncle Edwin. I told you so, but and then it is too late. And then it is too late. And let me repeat it. The purpose of this sacred channel is to try to save you. It is to try to save you. Listen to Uncle Edwin. El que no coge consejo, el que no coge consejo no llega a viejo. El que no coge consejo no llega a viejo. I have repeated it many times. El que no coge consejo no llega viejo. What does that mean? Those that do not listen to Uncle Edwin, those that do not hear my good advice in good faith, in the name of God, in the name of the Virgin Mary, sadly, will never reach my age. Will never reach my age. This week, with the blessing of God, if God gives me permission, and with the blessing and the permission of God only, this week I will be 70 years old. 70 years old. And I give thanks to God. God has granted me excellent health, mental and physical. God has granted me the power that I can work every single day. I work 7 and 6 and 5 days a week. Sometimes I work 5 days, sometimes I work 6 days, and sometimes I work 7 days. I have a full time job. There are many people, let me listen up, open the ears, and I say it humbly. There are many people that are my age. There are many people that are my age that right now, they are in a deathbed. Let me repeat it. There are many people that are my age that are in a deathbed. There are many people that are my age. They cannot walk. They cannot do anything. There are many people that are my age that have, sadly, dementia. They cannot function. They cannot function whatsoever. So I give thanks to God. I give thanks to God for the blessings that God has given me. And I want you all, listen to Uncle Edwin. I want you all to have the same blessings that God has given me. Let me repeat that. I want you all I want you all to have the same blessings that God has given Uncle Edwin. I give thanks to God every single day. And apart from working full time, I help Mother Jimenez do the household chores here in my home. Sadly, Mother Jimenez, the only thing that Mother Jimenez does, and now she is doing it only 3 times a week. Mother Jimenez is cooking only 3 times a week. There is no problem. We order food. We order food from the restaurant. But all the housekeeping, Uncle Edwin does it. My son, let me share something personal. My dear son, he wanted to hire a housekeeper. My son wanted to hire a housekeeper for Mother Jimenez. And I said, no, there will be no housekeepers here in my home. Let me repeat it. There will be no housekeepers here in this home. As long as God gives me good health, mental and physical, I will do. I will do the household chores. There is no problem. There is no problem. There will be no housekeepers here at the Uncle Edwin home, ever. There is no need for that. And I do not permit people that I do not know here in my home. I want everyone, learn it. Listen to this one. People that you do not know, do not welcome them in your home. In order for you to welcome a person, in your home. You must know them. You must know them completely. Listen up, everyone. Never let people in your home that you do not know. Never do that. They are people. Listen to this one. They are housekeepers. You do not know a housekeeper. They are so called caregivers. They are so called caregivers. You do not know the history of them caregivers. You do not know the history of them housekeepers. Do not, and I stress this, do people that you do not know, do not let them enter your home. Never. People that you do know, like your relatives, like friends that you have had for many years. Them are the people that you invite in your home, but you do not invite people that you do not know. That is a no-no. That is a no-no. Listen to the advice of Uncle Edwin. So if God permits, I ask God always for good health, mental and physical. That way I can keep on working, and that way I can help my dear wife of 48 years. It is an honor for me to help my wife. My wife is my boss. Listen to this one. My wife is my God. Let me repeat it. My wife is my God. Let me repeat that. My wife of 48 years, she is my God. She is my boss. She is my supervisor. I hope I am clear. Learn from Uncle Edwin. If you are married, if you are married, honor your wife. For the women, honor your husband. Honor your husband. If you are a man, honor your wife. If you are a woman, honor your husband. Like I said a few days ago, no Friday nights with the boys, no Friday night with the girls. Spend time with your wife. That is how come you are married. That is how come you are married. Spend time with your wife. The same thing that you are going to do with your so called friends, do it with your wife. Do it with your husband. Let me repeat that again. The same thing that you are going to do with your boyfriend, with your men friends, and the ladies with your girlfriends, do that with your husband, with your wife. I hope everyone is learning. If you are married, that is what you got married for. If you need, if you need to go out with the men friends on Friday, if you need to go out with your girlfriends, there is something wrong in your marriage. There is something wrong in your marriage. Never forget it. Never forget it. Honor your wife. Honor your husband. That is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. I must greet someone. I must greet one of my relatives that I did not greet when they came in. Project DARPA. Project DARPA. I forget about Project DARPA. I will surely burn in the depths of hell. I will surely burn in the depths of hell. Project DARPA. Project DARPA representing Team Gotti. Project DARPA, God bless you. God bless your family. Blessings of good health and economic blessings. So God bless Project DARPA. Everyone, give a big hug to Project DARPA, representing Team Gotti. Hold on, everyone. I hope everyone got it. Hold on. It is now 7:28. Hold on. Yes, it is 7:28 here in Puerto Rico and 6:28 on the East Coast. I hope everyone got it. To be clear, you have the right to agree or disagree with Uncle Edwin. There is no problem. I respect your opinion. I am not going to block you because you have a different opinion. There is no problem. There is no problem. You think the way you think, I think the way I think. Do not change the way you think, and I am not going to change the way I think. We are friends and family always. We are friends and family always. But everyone has the right. You have the right to agree or disagree with Uncle Edwin. There is no problem. There is no problem. Okay, everyone. I hope everyone got it. Those individuals on YouTube better start having remorse. Better start having remorse before God knocks at your door. If you are cursing people's mothers, if you are using excessive profanity, if you are just doing the wrong thing, start doing the right thing. Start having some remorse. On If you do not have remorse, your end is not good. Your end is not good. I am trying to help you. I am trying to help you. Okay, okay, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome another relative, another famous celebrity that has arrived at the red carpet. Let us welcome, let us welcome Slim Cricket Entertainment. Slim Cricket Entertainment. Slim, 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 God bless you. God bless your beautiful family. God bless you and economic blessings and blessings of good health. And Slim, God bless your channel. God bless your channel. Everyone, sub and support Slim. Sub and support Slim. Everyone, give a big hug to Slim. Give a big hug to Slim Cricket Entertainment. Slim, a big hug always. A big hug always. And thank you, Slim, for always visiting Uncle Edwin. Okay, everyone. It is now 7:31. And on the East Coast, it is 6:31. May God bless you all. May God bless you all without exception. Without exception. May God, let me say it again. May God bless you all without exception. And the purpose of this sacred channel is to try to help you. It is to try to help you. I want everyone to be successful, not just on YouTube, but outside of YouTube. Listen to Uncle Edwin. Listen to Uncle Edwin. I say it humbly. One more thing. Because here, everything that you say on YouTube, they twist it. They twist it. This is for all the women. This is for all the women. I speak like a father and grandfather to all the women on YouTube. This is to all the women on YouTube. Dress properly always. Dress properly. That is the point. It is for your benefit. If you dress properly, men will respect you. Let me repeat it. If you dress proper, men will respect you more. That is the point. There is no other point. If you as a woman, I am talking in general. I am talking in general. I am not referring to any woman in particular. God forbid. God forbid. This is for all the women. Dress proper. Never, never show your cleavage. Never show your knees. And never show your ankles. Let me repeat it again. Never show your cleavage. Never show your knees. And never show your ankles. Never. Dress proper. Dress proper. No matter what they tell you, listen to Uncle Edwin. To all the women, I talk to you all like a responsible father and grandfather that I am. I have taught that to my granddaughter. I have raised my granddaughter since she is a baby and she is 16. She is still a baby. You will dress proper at all times. You will dress proper at all times. You do not show cleavage. You do not show your knees. And you do not show your ankles. Ever. That is the way it is. That is the way I have. That is the way I have teached my granddaughter. And my wife and I, that is the teaching. That is the teaching. If you have a daughter, if you have the privilege of having a daughter, if you have the privilege of having a granddaughter, teach them the proper way. Teach them the proper way. This is another example. They are young girls. They are young girls. They can be in high school. They can be in the university. If they have a friend that is a boy, if they have a friend that is a boy, you tell your daughter, you tell your granddaughter, if that boy wants to visit you, he will visit you here in our living room. In our living room. Let me repeat it. If you have the privilege of having a daughter, of having a granddaughter, and they are in high school or in the university, and they have a friend that is a boy, you will tell your daughter or granddaughter, there is no problem. You can have a friend that is a boy, but he must come here. He will visit you here in the living room. In the living room. That is a teaching. That is something that every parent, that every grandparent must teach their children. If they have a friend that is a boy, they must visit them in the living room. And there is a 9 o'clock curfew. There is a 9 o'clock curfew. And also that young boy, when he comes to your home, must be correctly dressed. Must be correctly dressed. Them are the rules. Them are the rules. I am sharing the way I live with you all. So far, my granddaughter, she is 16. So far, no boys have been visiting. So far, I have not. My granddaughter has no boys visiting up to now. But once my granddaughter decides that she wants a boy to visit her, there is no problem. But he will visit her here in the living room with the supervision of Uncle Edwin and Mother Jimenez. And a pit bull and my neighbor's pit bull dog. My neighbor has a pit bull dog. Let me repeat it. My neighbor has a pit bull dog. The day the boy comes to visit, my neighbor will lend me his pit bull dog. Any any wrong move, that kid is gone. That is the way we do it. That is the way we do it. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Scott Kazan. Scott Kazan says that's old school. You pick up the woman, you enter the house, and you talk with the parents. That is correct. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that from the great Scott Kazan. Scott Kazan says that's old school. You pick up the woman, you enter the woman's home, and you talk with the parents. You talk with the parents. Amen. That is the way it is. That is the way I did it with Mother Jimenez. When I started dating Mother Jimenez, I had to speak to the father. And he had to know who the hell I was. As soon as he got all the information and the proof of who I was, and then I could go visit Mother Jimenez at her home. Back then, I could only visit 3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, up to 9 o'clock at night in the living room. In the living room with the presence of the father, the mother, all her brothers and sisters. That is the way it was. And then after they have known me for 6 months, and then I can take Mother Jimenez to the movies. But it can only be on a Sunday at 12 o'clock. They are no night dates. No night dates at all. That is the way it was back then with Mother Jimenez. Okay, enough of the dating tips. Okay, I'm going to close the telecast. I have to get to work. Hold on, everyone. It is now, hold on, 7:18. Okay. Again, God bless you all. I want to thank you all. Scott, thank you for all the comments. Everyone in the chat, God bless you all. Everyone outside of the chat, God bless you all. Miss Angel Gotti, rest up. Miss Carol Mahale, God bless you. Miss Angel, God bless you. Everyone, God bless you all. God bless you all. I am off to work with the blessing of God. And very important for those that are not in the right path, time to be remorseful. Time to be remorseful. Do not wait until God obligates you to be remorseful. It is not going to be good. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. God bless you all.